Greetings, good people. Your boy Cortez, the Coach Thornton, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, back with you once again for video number 4. All right. Just a real quick recap. We talked about in video number 1 the importance of developing and honing in on your motive, your why. What is it that you're really after that's going to keep you motivated? It's going to keep you pushing forward when things get tough. You have to have a why if you're going to do anything as it relates to make some extra money online. Number 2, we talked about you making a conscious decision to build this business online, to make extra money online. When you make a decision, all it takes is one decision, and then everything else that follows after that becomes simple, because when things come up and get in your way, you've already made a decision that you're going to do this thing. So you're not going to allow a setback to stop you or force you to quit. Video number 3, after we talked about your decision, we talked about what it really takes to earn money online. We talked about the need to be persistent, the need to understand how to persevere, the need to give yourself permission to fail, because anybody who's done anything great has always sucked at it first. So we talked about the work that it's going to take to build business, to earn income online. And I'm going to give it to you raw. I don't want you to think or confuse simple with easy. Yes, the concepts, the principles of making money online are very simple, but this is not an easy thing. It takes work. So now we're on to video number 4. Hopefully I didn't scare you guys away. Hopefully you've made that decision. And like I said, it doesn't matter what comes in the videos after this. You decided that you're going to do this. So you're going to stick with me, and I'm going to show you what it really takes and what you really need to know to make money online. So in video number 4, we're talking about business fundamentals and why making money online is not no different. For some reason, people are always trying to separate the online marketplace from the traditional storefront brick and mortar marketplace. Well, the business principles are exactly the same. Business is business, whether it takes place online or offline. All right. And the fundamentals are this: in order to make money in business as an entrepreneur, here's your goal. You have to acquire or create some sort of product with value. All right. And then you have to find people who value that product and who have demonstrated the willingness to buy that product and also the means to buy that product. No one wants to market a product to someone who doesn't have the means to pay for it. And once you have those two things, it's your job to facilitate the exchange of amongst those two groups, facilitate the exchange of the product to the person who has demonstrated the willingness and the means to buy, and you facilitate that exchange in a convenient and easy to access method at a price that is fair to both parties. That's it. That's all business is. That's all business has ever been. That's all business will ever be. Now, there are some strategies and things that you will have to learn on how to find those people who demonstrated the means and the willingness to buy. You may have to learn some things as it relates to creating a product or acquiring a product of some sort. But at the end of the day, it's about you getting your hands on a product that has value, finding the target audience who wants that product, who has demonstrated the willingness to pay for that product, who has demonstrated that they have the means to pay for that product, and facilitate that exchange in a convenient way at a price that is fair for both parties. So if you think about Walmart acquires all of these products from all of these different vendors, right? And they then go out and they target the audience who's demonstrated the willingness to buy those products, and they put their stores in convenient locations in towns all across the world, so it's easy for you to come to that store, and they facilitate that exchange and at a price that is fair to both parties. You think Walmart is not making a profit even though they claim they have the lowest prices around? You think the customer is not happy with the price that they paid at Walmart even though some other stores may have it a little bit cheaper? Right? It doesn't matter if Walmart has created or facilitated that exchange and what is a convenient place or location for their buyers. Same thing with Amazon.com. Now, as we continue on with this video series, we're going to talk a lot about Amazon.com since we're talking about making money online. But what does Amazon.com do? They got all of these products from all of these different vendors. They target the people who have demonstrated a willingness to pay for these products, a means to pay for these products, and they facilitate the exchange in a convenient way via their website at a price that is fair to both parties. That's business. That's what it's all about. And let me address this elephant in the room. If you're not prepared to learn how to sell or get comfortable selling, you're not going to make any money online. All right. As an entrepreneur, that's what we do. We provide solutions, but at the end of the day, we're selling a product or a service, or we're selling that solution so that we can make money. If you're afraid to sell, you can stop watching this video series right now. You're not going to make any money online if you're not comfortable with the idea of selling a product, because that's how money is made in this country and around the world. Goods are bought, created, and sold, or created, bought and sold all day long. That's how money is made. So you have to get comfortable with selling. And matter of fact, that reminds me of a story that I read in Robert Kiyosaki's book. I don't remember if it was Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or if it was the Cash Flow Quadrant or Financial IQ, or whatever, whichever book it was. But he talked about sitting down with an author who was struggling to sell her book. And he, being a best-selling author, told her, hey, looks like you got a good book on your hand. Maybe you ought to take some sales classes, some sales training. And she was offended. Now, she was someone who was a studied or a learned writer. She had degrees in English and literature. He, on the other hand, did not. But he's the best-selling author. So you see, you have to get comfortable with sales, no matter what industry that you're in. If you're talking about making any significant amount of money, she could have benefited from learning how to sell, because she would have learned that the title of her book was crazy and it wasn't drawing any attention. The presentation of the book, those are some of the things that she could have learned if she'd taken a sales class, and could have potentially become a best-selling author. But she was offended, and as a result, didn't sell any books. And Rich Dad, Poor Dad has gone on to sell millions of copies in multiple languages, and all of this, these other products have come out of that book. So don't be afraid to sell, guys. That's my bottom line. So we're going to continue on with video number 5. We're going to talk about some of the tools that you need if you're going to be serious about making money online. So I just wanted to share this video with you so that you understand that the business philosophies and fundamentals are the same. Don't approach this thinking that if you're making money online, you have to do something completely different than the people who are making money in a regular brick and mortar store. It's all the same. People market, people drive traffic, whether you're online or offline, it's all the same. And we're going to get into more details about that. So here, again, video number 4, I'm Cortez, the Coach Thornton, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur, and you're checking out the video number 4 of 10 on what you really need to know to make money online. So until I talk to you next time, hustle up.